Is good, y'all? It's your boy Smith, and today we're gonna be reacting to some videos that might have you reaching for the boomstick. But before we get into it, go ahead and like and subscribe if you're into this type of content, because I'm having a blast making it. Let's go.
Is a TikTok account about a family who talk about their daily lives in the woods and the countryside. If you look at their videos, they never speak about mysterious or creepy things. However, something strange has happened in the woods where their home is.
Just let the dogs out and this shit's happening again. Dude, what? Huh. Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Sean, the father, hears disturbing howling noises out in the woods.
Listen to that. What? I don't know. Dude, why do you think I brought him in the house and run out here?
He tells his family to go inside and immediately investigates the noises heard deep in the woods.
Yep, that's what you do.
Listen to that. Dude, get him in the house. Get him in the house.
Well, whatever that noise is, undoubtedly, they are not alone, and Sean, curious about who made that noise, decides to go out and explore with his dogs. After a few minutes or hours of exploring, he finds what appears to be a deep, dark cave.
I think we're dealing with something more than what we thought. That gives me chills listening to that. We're filming a new Bigfoot Chronicles, and we found what we've been looking for. Look at this. That goes way back. We gotta get some flashlights.
Sean then goes back home and uploads these videos to TikTok, and as the next day comes, he's filming his regular vlog until the same howling voice appears again, and louder than before.
Life's about spreading love. So tag 3 people that... Dude, I know I'm not going crazy. Alright, that was clear.
I don't know what that was.
And after that, he even set up cameras to catch the thing, but his camera disappeared. Sean also got up one night to hear dogs everywhere in the neighborhood barking at what seemed to be the noises the creature made.
This is crazy, and I don't know how to explain this. I really don't even want to do this. So I left the camera sitting here to just see if I can catch anything. And this was in place of it. This is some Blair Witch stuff right here. What the hell? Right there. I put those in the ground to kind of prop the camera up because I forgot my tripod. And now the camera's gone. And it stinks right here bad.
Sean then decides to install more cameras to try to catch footage of the thing, and what he catches next is shocking.
Man, I want to see what's on the next video, because whatever he's dealing with is crazy. He seems well equipped though, like equipped enough to deal with it. I don't know what's gonna happen to him, right? But he seems, like I said, equipped enough to deal with said situation. I don't know what that was. Ain't no way I'm gonna sit right there in my door and just film that. Either I'm going outside and throwing hands, or we're throwing bullets. One of the two. There is no way, bro. Thing was right outside the crib. Yeah, right.
This video going viral on Reddit right now. I don't know what's going on, but there's clearly someone or something lurking in the grass, bro. From what I'm hearing, they saying this is a cryptid. Cryptids are like that. X-Files come to life. You know, those mysterious creatures that hide in the shadows? Basically Bigfoot, skinwalkers, and shit like that. Have y'all ever encountered one? Let me know in the comments.
Yeah, I don't know what that is, but it's not clear enough to call it a cryptid or call it anything, right? There's There's no way to identify what was going on in that video. I don't know what that was. Could have been anything. Could have been a person.
Allahu Akbar, Subhanallah, Subhanallah, wa la ilaha illallah, wallahu Akbar. Yeah. Ya Allah, ya Allah, ya Allah, ya Allah. Yeah. Astaghfirullahaladzim. Allahu Akbar. Ya Allah. Allah Akbar. Ya Allah. Aduh ya Allah. Aduh ya Allah. Ya Allah.
Y'all don't even worry about it. Don't do no research. I'm pretty sure this video is fake. There's no way. Like, everything about it was just horrible. Whatever little doll or mask they used, it wasn't even good quality. That was horrible. Not real at all.
So I wasn't even going to record this video, but I honestly can't even comprehend what I saw last night. I'm out here in the middle of nowhere. I'm not going to disclose where because I don't want a million people coming out here trying to figure out what I possibly saw. I was sleeping, dead asleep last night above my cab. All of a sudden, I heard something rummaging through my cab. I was trying to be super quiet, super still. I didn't want to move because I didn't know what was in the back of my truck. And I rolled over and peeked through the window. And I swear there was like this huge thing standing there going through my stuff. I'm out here in the middle of nowhere. There's no way it's a person. I'm miles from civilization. I always lock my doors at night. I must have forgotten. He must have heard me, or whatever it was heard me, because it dropped everything and scampered off into the woods behind me. Like, ran. It was on two legs, so it definitely wasn't a bear, because last time I checked, I've seen a lot of bears, and bears run on four legs. So I got out in the middle of the night. I don't usually do that because it is creepy as heck when you're out here in the middle of nowhere in the dark. Door was open, and this bin was on the ground. The lid was off. There's food all over the ground, and I was like, oh my gosh, is this really happening? Like, I don't know what I'm gonna do right now. I just stuck around today because I want to try to figure out what's going on. I just kept my top popped down because if anything happens, I want to be able to bolt out of here with no problems. It's getting dark, and I want to try to see if I can get something on camera, like what this potentially might be. I don't have the greatest equipment for night shooting because I don't typically shoot at night, so you're gonna have to bear with me. I have multiple forms of protection. I don't know. We're gonna check out and see what happens. It's getting dark. This is a switch I'm gonna use if I see whatever it was lurking in the woods. I'm gonna flip the lights on, turn the camera on, and hopefully I can get it on camera. But for now, I'm just gonna keep drinking my coffee and perform Operation Surveillance for this unidentified creature. I have the window behind me, the window in front of me, and the window on the door. So I've got all angles covered. Leave me a comment below and let me know the creepiest thing you've ever seen when you're out camping. While I'm down here, I might as well mention, you might wonder why the camper is down. Well, I want to make sure I can get out of here really quickly if I need to, and you can actually sleep without the camper popped up. There's also a bed that you can lay out here. You flip the table and secure it and then put the cushions over it, and you can sleep here instead of up on the bed above. And you can still access all the amenities down below. I can access the fridge, all my storage, I can charge my camera and my phone, and I can access the heater. So I'm just chilling out here waiting for this creature to come alive. I'm a little sleepy. Hopefully I don't fall asleep and miss this guy. I didn't miss him last night. He wasn't very quiet, I'll tell you that. Well, it's been about 3 hours and I haven't seen or heard anything, but I'm gonna keep waiting. Still waiting around, haven't seen or heard anything. It's getting kinda late. Did you see that thing? I wonder if the outside camera got it. I don't know what that thing was, but that was insane. I've never seen anything like that creature before. It's just ripping through the woods. It is terrifying, and I need to get out of here right now. I gotta go. This is insane. I gotta shut this off.
I ain't gonna lie, that kind of just looks like a person, right? No, it doesn't even look like anything like scary. I don't know. I think she could have even stayed. She was safe.
In this video, a guy leaves his camera in the woods, and instead of deer, this is what he captures on film instead. Check this out and let me know what you think in the comments below.
What is going on? Look, I don't know what's going on out in those woods where he's at or where that camera's at, right? Like the first and second sound were almost 100% human. And then you had it sounded off the third and fourth time. It sounded like a big, like cat almost. Sounded like a, I don't know, it sounded like a big cat, if you ask me. And then the fifth time, it sounded like a damn elephant. And then the sixth time was human again. It's like, what is going on in those? I would really like to see whatever it is making all these noises. Because I'm not sure we know what it is. I don't know what that is. It looked like the RC car literally was driving down a shaft. It saw that there was a tunnel going down. It tried to go down the tunnel, fell, right? Went straight down for almost ever, hit the ground, and somebody came and retrieved it. What was that?
Listen to me, y'all. I see a UFO in real time. I was talking, but I was on another phone call. I was on a phone call, and I decided to take the video off the sky. Look at this civil thing, UFO. It's going to turn to. It's going to change to a airplane. It's going to turn to an airplane. It's going to see. Oh snap, dog! I see it in real time. It literally morphed into a plane, y'all. Real talk. It was sparkling, dog. Now I see why they want to have airports, airplanes, and throwing us off. But sometimes the fake planes, random planes, are UFO planes. The real planes is when they got the real people flying, right? But in the mix of it, it got fake planes cloaking like planes. Y'all don't see what I'm talking about, dog? I know what I'm talking about, bro. I know what I'm talking about. This ain't new. I've been seeing it. I'm trying to tell y'all. I got the footages. I don't want to see y'all say y'all seen this before because I should have posted it. Yeah, gems.
This dude tripping. I think this is just a plane like making a turn, and yeah, he caught the reflection, so he couldn't clearly make out what it was. And then when he could, he saw that it was a plane, right? Otherwise, if that was genuine footage, that's kind of crazy, right? Just to see like a ball of energy turn and boom, boom, it turned into something we know, right? That means they've been here this whole time, but I don't think that's the case here. I think this dude just caught a plane turning and seen the reflection and couldn't identify what it was. I don't know what that is, but that video is not clear enough. Once again, this could be a kite, a blimp, and anything. This could be a lot of things. I don't know what that is though. I don't even know what it's supposed to be.
Want to know what you missed? Well, you're distracted by Jeffrey Epstein documents and G-Side in the Middle East and aliens in Miami. One of the world's most infamous conspiracy theories stopped being a theory. And I am talking about the McDonald's ice cream conspiracy. And oh boy, is it bigger and more sinister than you might think. And this case is direct evidence, proof even, that corporations engage in conspiracies for their benefit against us. And this one's fun and it's spicy. So I'm going to briefly catch you up on the basics of the McDonald's ice cream conspiracy theory. And then I'm going to fill you in on the new lawsuit that sheds light on what's really going on. And this one goes right to the top, to emails sent by CEOs. So I'm sure you know that McDonald's is famous for having their ice cream machines down all the time. And it became so common throughout the 2010s that it became a meme. Mainstream news outlets started reporting on it and people all over the internet started speculating on it. See, McDonald's ice cream maker is made by this company called Taylor, who's been making McDonald's equipment since McDonald's was founded. And if you own a McDonald's, you are required to use this ice cream machine. Johnny Harris made a great video about this a couple of years ago. Highly recommend you watch it, and it'll catch you up to speed to this new lawsuit that just came out right at the end of last year.
Mind-numbing 100-page instruction manuals for ice cream makers. I started talking to McDonald's franchise owners and managers, and yes, it turns out there is something really weird going on.
And when Johnny read through all those service manuals and read through a bunch of the financials, he discovered something interesting. In 2017, Taylor claimed that 25% of their revenues comes from recurring service, i.e. fixing the machines. According to the stats in this report, that would be $78.75 million a year. But in another report from the company, he found them claiming that actually they make $170 million a year just from maintenance and repair. The entire business model of this company is to put out a faulty product that franchisees are required to use and then to charge hefty fees to repair it constantly. But that is just the start of this. Because a startup named Kitch actually designed a product that you can plug into this ice cream machine and it will hack the ice cream machine's computers and fix the problems for you. It connects to a phone app so you don't have to deal with their stupid little screen, and you can see exactly what's wrong and fix it without calling the repairman. And you can imagine how Taylor felt about that. And this is where we go into straight up conspiracies. Not conspiracy theories. I'm about to read from court documents. So here's a lawsuit filed in 2021 where Kitch sued this dude who's a McDonald's franchise owner and laid out the dirt. This case is about corporate espionage and the extreme steps one manufacturer, Taylor, has taken to conceal and protect a multi-million-dollar repair racket. Kitch soon uncovered a repair racket whereby Taylor designed flawed code that caused the machines to malfunction. So Kitch designed this revolutionary new technology that would fix this problem, and it was worth millions of dollars, and they had to test it out on actual McDonald's machines. But they knew that various companies would try to steal their data, so they created a whole bunch of legal firewalls and NDAs and were very careful about who got their hands on this new Kitch product. And it was for good reason, because Taylor tried to steal it 3 times. First, one of Taylor's distribution managers tried to purchase a device, but Kitch's security protocol flagged and blocked the purchase. Then, a lawyer employed by Taylor's outside counsel attempted to purchase the Kitch solution. Kitch blocked this second attempt. After that, 2 private investigators associated with Taylor used aliases and dummy email addresses to get their hands on the device. Once again, Kitch canceled the orders. They literally hired corporate spies to use fake names to try to get their hands on this software. And when all of that didn't work, they found a McDonald's franchise owner to collaborate and collude with. Everything changed after Tyler Gamble, a major McDonald's franchise and leader of the group that works to introduce new products into McDonald's restaurants, enrolled in the Kitch trial. Gamble approached Kitch and explained that he was the head of McDonald's equipment team, and at first, Gamble appeared to support Kitch's mission. Kitch is informed and believes that this was a ruse. Now we get to the parts of these documents from the court that are fully redacted. Like, I spent the first month of 2024 reading Jeffrey Epstein documents, and McDonald's documents are just as redacted. I think this is because it's proprietary information about Kitch's software inside of here. But anyways, back to this franchise owner, Gamble, who got into the Kitch trial and got his hands on one of their machines and then started using it in conjunction with Taylor, the company, to reverse engineer their technology and to make their own product. During the case of discovery, Kitch later examined that machine and discovered that Gamble's Brownsville device was connected to the internet. Again, if they had taken it off the internet for a long time to do things to it, who knows? And when it connected back to the internet in 2021, its SD card was 90% full. The device log indicated that someone had been accessing the Kitch Solutions device, and the device had been powered on and used for weeks after going offline. However, according to the device log, the cables were disconnected periodically, so the device could not retrieve information or connect to the internet. I.e., they took this device by stealing it from the trial, and then they unplugged it from the internet so it couldn't tell Kitch what they were doing, and then they worked on it in secret to try to reverse engineer it. And then lo and behold, a new product hit the market from Powerhouse Dynamics that was basically an exact replica of Kitch, but not as good. And surprise, surprise, Powerhouse Dynamics is owned by Middleby Corporation, the same company that owns Taylor. You know, this Taylor that makes the ice cream machines? Probably just a coincidence. And now we're caught up to what just happened. But what's the new scoop, you ask? See, back when Kitch was gaining traction, right before their trials got infiltrated, McDonald's had sent out this email warning franchise owners not to use Kitch because it wasn't safe. This was the email where they threatened to void all warranties if you used a Kitch device. They said that it was allegedly really, really dangerous and it's going to turn on while you're repairing it and it'll rip your hands to pieces, despite the machine itself having fail-safes in place to not allow it to turn on when it's open for repair. And then in all bold, they said, as such, McDonald's strongly recommends that you remove the Kitch device from any machines and discontinue all use, and is reminding you, da-da-da-da-da, you get the point. But as it turns out, they uncovered an email from the CEO of the Taylor parent company, Middleby, the guy in charge, that was straight up mafia code language for someone killed this product. Quote, not sure if there's anything we can do to slow up the franchise community on the other solution, i.e. Kitsch. Not sure what communications from either McD or Mid can or will go out. Like, who knows? Like, maybe it would be a shame if something happened to the other solution. And just about 2 weeks after he sent that email out, Donald sent out this email. This is the guy, the CEO of Middleby, Dingleberry, I don't know the name, whatever the name of the company is. Yeah. He gets paid $9.5 million a year as the CEO. And it's looking like Kitsch might win their $900 million lawsuit against McDonald's because they collaborated with this scumbag at the expense of all the franchise owners to the tune of millions of dollars of repair money every year, to the tune of an average of 15% of all McDonald's ice cream machines being out at any given time.
Again, is this a deep conspiracy? Is there like secret backdoor deals going on? No.
See, Johnny Harris and a lot of other mainstream journalists love to do this thing where they show you every part of a conspiracy theory and then they try to be like, see, it's not a conspiracy. It's just normal business. But actually, Johnny, it's looking like there are secret backdoor deals going on. Actually, this is the definition of a conspiracy. This is called corporate espionage, and it's a tactic regularly engaged in to take out competitors, to monopolize markets, and to screw everyone over for the corporation to make more money. So, just one more reason not to buy McDonald's.
Bro, that's crazy, and I'm glad that it's hitting the fan. You get to see in writing that they designed it to be faulty. It ain't just everybody just thinking something's wrong with them. No, something's wrong with them. They're shutting them down on purpose so they can come fix them. That's trash behavior. And McDonald's, that's trash, bruh. They're making all that money just on repairs. And I can only imagine, like, if they're just doing it, not just them, right? If they're doing this on that level, what's happening up at the top, right? Like, that's it's insane. Now I can almost believe anything, you know, if you tell me anything about these dudes, what they're doing behind back doors or whatever is. They probably are. They're guilty. Anyways, that's gonna be the video, y'all. If you made it this far, I appreciate it, because I know you could have been anywhere else on this planet, but you decided to be here with your boy. That means a lot. Promise it does. Anyways, I'm out.